So I'm pretty sure majority of you who are now watching this video are also watching the Summer Game Fest, which happened a couple of days back, waiting for their most anticipated games to be shown live in this special event, ranking from solo or small dev indie studios all the way to AAA game studios. Well, even though it's a AAA game, it receives tons of dislikes because of too much diversity and other related issues and much more. Now, throughout my watch time at that event, Honkai Star Rail was premiered in this event, and also teased for their new upcoming update, Farewell Penacony, with 2 new characters, Jade and Firefly. And one thing I noticed at the end of that trailer or a video or something is a teaser of what it seems to be a new skin, I guess, or a new path for March 7th, as the silhouette shown during its special program that happened before Summer Games started, which confirmed March 7th will have its first skin with a new path, but we'll see its gameplay once the update comes out. And quick side note, I did play Star Rail before, but I'm not a big fan of turn-based games, so I halted my progress on Bellabug. Literally. I'm also wondering how come there are no trailers, teasers, nor showcase from Genshin Impact on Summer Games Fest, given by how popular it was, plus their brand named Hoyoverse. And I'm pretty sure some of you will use the logic saying, oh, then how come Kuro Games and Wuthering Waves wasn't included in the Summer Game Fest? And this is why we'll have a discussion, and this will be our topic in today's video. And just on another quick note, Wuthering Waves was included in the WWDC Apple livestream event, so it's a win situation given the fact they already announced it that they're gonna release the game soon on Mac as well, before the official launch on PC and mobile. So before we continue, congratulations Kuro Games for reaching 30 million downloads in total on their latest IP, Wuthering Waves, and they recently announced a giveaway for 10 winners for a free 10 pull. But they decided to revert that decision and decided to give out free 10 pulls and 5 crystal solvents, all of it, in every server, which again, quite generous, but you need a lot of break after the amount of work you've done on hotfix and patches. Kuro Games, yeah, you deserved a lot of break. And now that version 1.1 is nearing soon, I'm pretty sure there will be a live stream event, but hoping it wasn't the same live stream that happened months ago, which is obviously the worst. And also hoping they'll never do that same mistake ever again.
I am excited for Wuthering Waves. I'm going to cover Wuthering Waves, but what the hell was that?
I'll be honest, it was awkward.
1 hour was most certainly mini games and like things I'll just say we weren't expecting to see.
I really would have liked to see more about the game, to see more gameplay footage. That would have been really nice.
When you have that many people and you have the ability to showcase your product, why the fuck are you saying who can eat a wasabi bun? Whatever the fuck that was, they need to never do it like that ever again.
The minigames, the yapping, just focus on the gameplay and also the progression of the game, and also for the roadmap of what will be the future of Wuthering Waves. Anyway, let's continue our main discussion here. There are multiple reasons as to why some games that are popular worldwide aren't invited to do a bit of showcase in these game events. Or maybe other terms of in getting an invitation, but I mean, it's up to the developers or the publishers decided to whether they're going to join for this event or not. However, there are also some game events happening in different regions. For example, as Gamescom Asia, Tokyo Game Show, and I don't know if there are other game events related to these, but if you guys know one event that I'm not familiar with, let me know in the comments below. The exclusion of certain popular games from events like Summer Game Fest can happen for several reasons. The first one is development schedule. The development team might not be ready to show anything new or significant at the time of the event. This includes the state of the game. Wuthering Waves is still in its early phase, so it's obvious as to why they had to decline first, because they have a lot of stuff to improve and fix things up. Given by the amount of issues during launch, the lag spikes, optimization issues depending on what device you use, or even some cases that even your phone is on par with the lowest quality, or should I say the minimum specs in order to play the game, still had issues. And as for Genshin, probably gonna come up on another character with the same assets they use on all characters and NPCs, and maybe they're gonna start making endgame as a new content, despite the fact they already said in their interview a few years ago that they are no longer working on another endgame because it induces player anxiety. The fuck is that supposed to mean? You have a broad target audience of your game, but majority who play your game are mature adults and immature teenagers and bigots. I mean, not to mention, Genshin is a fucking kids game. The ratings tell exactly what I said and what others said, and I'm not gonna name drop it, okay? I'm not gonna name drop it for the sake of privacy. Second is marketing strategy. The game's publisher might have a different marketing strategy or timeline that doesn't align with the event. This also applies the amount of budget they had to do with this kind of strategy, and is also the reason as to why Kuro Games didn't do well at marketing during their early Punishing Grey Raven era. And now that Wuthering Waves came out, the least thing they can worry is how to manage the amount of revenue they had during the first week. So yeah, always plan out before you execute. As for MiHoYo or HoYoverse, oh well, do whatever they want. Keep advertising as much as you want since they are 7 digits, so they can monopolize the industry to take out who dares to compete them, or some digits were donated to the CCP, in my opinion. And again, those are just speculations. Lastly is exclusive deals. Some games might have exclusive deals with other events or platforms for their announcements. This part right here, I already included the WWDC event from Apple I mentioned earlier, as Kuro Games again already announced that they're gonna release the game on Mac. So yeah, again, I guess that counts as a win, but we might as well have to wait for the official gameplay on Mac to see if it performs well. And if not, well, they're gonna have to do a bit of compensation again, but at the very least, just make sure you don't spend too much money for the compensation. You gotta focus yourself first, and also for the improvements to the game. That's it. It's also understandable that not all games can be featured in every major event like the Summer Game Fest. Developers and publishers have strategic reasons for when and where they present their games. These decisions can be based on the game's development stage, marketing plans, exclusive deals, and also a bit of events focus and optimal timing for announcements. While it can be disappointing for our fans and the community, these strategies are often aimed at maximizing the game's impact and reception. So yeah, whatever your opinions in this discussion we had just now, that's yours, and I have my own as well. Again, everyone has their right to speak their opinions about it without bringing conflict in between, and if not, well, that's a different story to tell. We'll have to wait for another games event around August for the Gamescom, I think. Yeah, maybe around August or October, I can't remember. Because I was focused on watching the trailers on the Game Fest, the stuff from, you know, that live event. Anyways, thank you all so much guys for watching, and if you have any discussions or any corrections about what I said earlier or anything that you guys wanted to add, let me know in the comment section below, and I'd love to have a discussion with you. And if this video piques your interest, feel free to hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon so you won't miss any future uploads and live streams on my channel. That is all. Take care, stay safe, and see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.
We'll be right back.